Hello and welcome, guys. So this week we want to look. Before I proceed, my name is Ineme Monday, and I manage. I'm the owner of the YouTube called Clever Developers, and also the TikTok account called Ineme Monday. So I want to be taking you people on weekly bias. What we are going to be looking into. Please forgive me for my audio quality. As time goes on, I will put things in order, but I just want to start because I just want us to do this. So that's why I do not too much. If I so much care about the quality, the video, the audio quality, and the rest of them, I might not have started. So I just want us to do something. So we are going to be looking at some pairs. I trade so many pairs because why I trade so many pairs is that anywhere I see my strategy, I trade. So that is the way I do it. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be analyzing some of few pairs for us for this week. So and also know that when you are analyzing pair, you are going to also look at the Forex calendar. You're going to be, but I do not too much care about Forex calendar because I believe that the chart, the Forex calendar obey the chart. That is what I believe. So I'm going to be going to uh, card JPY. I will start from the pairs that I feel that they are my favorite pairs. Hope I'm recording. So sorry about that. So I will go with I'm using Oando. I use Oando. I use Forex.com. I use Capital.com. I use 8cap, but I normally use Oando. So let's go with card JPY. So as I posted previously that I'll be working with key level, key level, support and resistance, support and resistance, and I'll be working with liquidity, liquidity. Let me explain a little thing why. Let me explain reasons why I decided to work with this. These are the strategy I'm going to be using. Key level is normally the point at which market normally does retest, either breakout and retest. So support and key level is the point which market normally retest often. So support and resistance, you know the support. At this point, I'm not taking you to be a total beginner, except if you want to have mentorship from beginner level to learn more about Forex. You can DM me or comment in the section in the comment, and it's either you comment below or you send me a DM. If you are seeing it from my YouTube channel, you should you should comment below so that I will post my phone number or my email for you to message me. If you are seeing it on TikTok, then you will just DM me. So the key level at the point which market normally does a test, while the support and resistance, is at this point that I'm pointing here is the resistance, which is the resistance is like the roof, the support is like the floor or the base. So I don't need to go deeper because I believe those watching me are not total beginner. But if you know you are a total beginner, you just send me a DM, then I take you on mentorship so that you reach this level. So we talk about liquidity. What do we mean by liquidity? Liquidity is points at which uh, orders rest. Point of stop loss and entry point where people take their stop loss, take their TP, where money are found. So that is liquidity point. So we are going to proceed. So I'm starting with a card JPY. All the pairs that I'm going to be analyzing for this week, I also will be taking the trade. So we start with card JP1. This car JPY, I'm going to start from the weekly and see where the market is going from. Uh, Let me come to the daily. The daily, I can see that we are in uptrend. All these I was using these ones to do, using them to practice to check something. So you can see that we are in uptrend. We are in uptrend on a car JPY. So we're uptrend. So since we are in uptrend, let me go to uh, 1 hour. Let me go to 1 hour and see something. Let me go to 1 hour and see something. So at 1 hour is where I normally take my entry. So if I check at 1 hour, I can see that car JPY is in uptrend. So when market is in uptrend, we are expected to buy. When it's in downtrend, we are expected to sell. So I can see one thing that let me check for my support and my resistance. So if I draw a line like this, if I draw a line like this, I can see that the market, that this point, these 2 points are key level. These 2 points are key level whereby market did retest. It retested one, two times. The third time it broke out. When it okay, it tested one, two times. The third time it broke out. Then coming back to retest here and gave a massive push to the upside. So anybody that enter at this point, at this is like breakout and retest. So anybody that enter at this point must have made a lot of money. So now that we are not here, so what are we going to do for this week? Remember, one thing about Forex is that you must be very, very patient. Your market might come back to your entry. It might take a lot of time. It might take days. It might take 2 weeks. Sef. Even after you must have taken your entry point, your buys and stop loss. Remember, if you are following me, you have to be patient enough because I don't rush on the market so that I will not lose money. I didn't learn Forex to be as a get rich quick scheme. I learned Forex to make money and steadily keep making money, keep making money. I did not learn Forex in order to just make money and run or make money quick. I learned Forex for consistency, consistent earning. So that's why even if market take 1 month to come to my entry, I'm ready to wait. So bear it in mind so that you not say that this guy posted analysis and all this why this thing has not come to this point. It normally happens. And one other thing you have to understand is that market might not even come to your entry. If it does, if it doesn't come to your entry, you thank God and you continue. So what we are going to be doing is that we have already seen our support level. This 2 points created a resistance. So when it broke out, it now became a support. So as it became a support, so now that is if you talk if you reason with me from the beginning, I mentioned that we are going to be using key level support resistance and liquidity. So we have seen our key level whereby market keep retesting and it broke out. It became from resistance, it became support. So now this time now, where are we going to enter the market from? So I told you that also uh, I work with uh, I work with liquidity. I don't just enter market because I see support, resistance, breakout. Liquidity is what the market is coming to take. Liquidity are money, so market is coming for that money. So now it has done breakout. It has done breakout and it has retest and it's still going up. And it has even created another liquidity. Let me tell you that this point that you see, I made money from here because I saw that this place became like a like what you see these 2 points. Market does came here. So these are resistance I entered from this point and I made money down. I can tell you the truth. I entered, I was expecting to reach here, to reach this point, but I closed around something like here because when I noticed that the market was reversing, so I entered the market from here. You can see how I checked for resistance. I checked for the resistance level. Now, there's what we call a chart pattern. We have a double top, double bottom, mounting, all those kind of things. If you want me to teach those things, you can still comment below and I will teach those things fully for you to understand. So you can see that there is double top here. And when you see double top, market is going to reverse. So now this double top means that market is going to come down. So when it's coming down, what are we going to do? I will not advise you that you should come and start selling down again. Market might come down, it might break out. You follow the reaction. You follow what the market is doing. You don't just try to force the market. So let's do something. Enough of the talking. So what we're going to be doing is that uh, I see this point as liquidity to me. I see this as liquidity to me. I will name it as I will name it as liquidity. Liquidity. So I see this point as liquidity. Now I'm going to be taking my entry. Since market has done a retest here, I'm going to be coming down to take my entry from here because I expect market to do something like this. This is what I expect market to do. I expect market to come like this, take out this liquidity and pump to the upside. Do you understand? So in that case, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be taking my market from this point. I'm going to be taking from here. So that is what I'm going to be taking. I'll take from here. I expect market to sweep this liquidity and move to the upside. So this will be our entry point. This will be our entry point. So I will put my entry here and target the next support level, the next resistance level. So remember, you have to put it below here because market might even sweep this place also to feed this place, then go to the upside. So this is my bias on CAD JPY for this week. So we can save this one. We can save this screenshot. This is my bias for CAD JPY. You can do your own. Anywhere I can be your. You see the way I did my own. I can bring it up a little. So this is about 2 is to 5 weeks to reward. This is about 2 is to 5 weeks to reward. And it's okay. So that is that. Let me download this one also. So that is for CAD JPY. Now let's go to another pair. I'm going to go to uh, AUD. Let me try gold. Let me try gold. I trade gold too. But let me tell you, I don't trade gold like that too. Before I trade gold, I watch well. Because if you don't watch well on gold, if gold touch you, you understand that life is not easy. So before you trade gold, you must look well. You must look before you touch. So with what we are seeing now, gold, with what we are seeing, gold is on a support level. Remember, when you are trading gold, be very, very careful. Because any little movement of gold, that your small money, it will finish it. So gold, you can see that this level is like a support level. So for me, I will enter gold from here. I will enter gold. In short, you can even, what you do is that you can even enter immediately. It's either you enter immediately or you wait for it to just do something like this. You wait for gold to just do something like this and go to the next resistance level. So this is my bias on gold for this week. This is my bias on gold. So that is for gold. I will not take your much of your time. It's already on a support level. That's why I just consider this is where we have to take gold. So that is for gold. Now let's go to card chef. Card chef. These are my favorite pairs. These are my favorite pairs. If you check, this is a key level. This is a key level for card chef. So you can decide to buy card chef from here. And card chef has already cleared. I see this as liquidity. I see this point as liquidity, which card chef has cleared. It cleared this as liquidity and came to retest at this key level. As it came to retest at this key level, what I would advise you to do is that wait for card chef to do something like this and go up. So let me check something. Card chef is really on downtrend though. My network is slow. Please bear with me. Let me reload. Why I don't like card chef is because it used to be very very slow. For me, I don't trust this analysis look good, sha. Okay, let's trust it. It's on a support level. It's on a support level, so let's trust it. So catch it, let's trust it. But for me, I'm not confident to take this trade. I'm not confident. I will not advise you to do so. Let's see AUD JP1. I will not. I've done two analysis, gold and CAD JP1. So AUD JPY, the way I'm seeing AUD JPY, let me check some. Let me check the higher time frame. Is it bullish? Okay, it has done a lot of retest on this point. So what I'm expecting it to do, what I'm expecting it to do is that, okay, I think um, mm, it has retest a lot on this point. I'm expecting it to clear this, to break through this and come and buy at this point. So I'm looking at, if I want to buy, I'll buy at this point. I'm expect this point has become liquidity for me. So I'm expecting it to clear all these points and come and buy from here. So that is what I'm expecting on AUD JPY. Remember that there's something that can, sometime if news break out, your analysis may not work, but don't expect it not to work. You're watching the news. So this is where I'm expecting AUD JPY to take out this liquidity, to just take out this liquidity, tap here and go up. So that is what I'm expecting on AUD JPY. So let me download it. I'm not going to take much of you people time. I think this should be enough for now. So thank you. Please, if you have any question, do wait to ask me in the comment section. If you need mentorship, you can also DM me. If you are on YouTube, you post it on YouTube comment, and I will post my contact details. You message me. If it's on TikTok, you send me a DM. So this is my bias for this week. I would have done more. I don't know if I should do more. Uh, I will only be doing more according to you guys' reaction. But for now, I think let me check US 30. That is one of my favorite pair. I love US 30. But the time is far much spent. I love US 30. US 30 has done a lot. Let me go to 4th hour so that we'll see clearly. If you check here, look at look at a a support, a resistance that turns support. And US 30 came and tap here and start going up. You can see that that's a massive move. Somebody would have made a lot of money here. So that is a massive move. But what am I going to be doing here now? US 30, if you are trading US 30, let me tell you the secret. You are going to be very patient. Let me tell you something, guys. You see this trade here? I held this trade from here till I held this trade from here till this point. I think till this point. It should be this point that I held this trade. I would have waited though, but what made me to close this trade is that I was looking at this point that is going to hit here and turn back, and it might just hit very fast and turn back. So I close here. If not, this trade, you can see how this trade move. How did I make this trade? You can see how I did it. I follow this support level. I follow this support level. US started tap here and move all the way. I would have show you my private chat, but that one is for people that need mentorship. So you can see that I tap from here and went all the way. So now what are we going to do? For me, if I will advise you, this is my bias on this point. For me, since this place is a support level, I would like to wait for US 30 to come to this point. Then I'll take my trade. I like US 30 to come to that point. Then I will take my entry. I will not. I will take all these ones as liquidity. So that is just it. My network is still very slow. So I think this is my bias for my listing. Let me check my network. So let's continue, guys. So let me give you guys one advice about US 30. You see US 30, if you can wait for US 30 to do its work, US 30 can help you pass a challenge account phase 1. If you go to phase 2, it can help you pass from phase 2 to funded. Because if US 30 is moving, it moves massively. If it is buying, it will keep buying. If it is selling, it will keep selling. You can see this move. I call this move to this point. If I would have waited, I would have proceed to this point. But let me tell you one secret how you can follow up US 30. If you see that gold is buying, be patient. Just if you want to trade US 30, if you see that gold is buying, that your entry you entered on US 30. Whether if you are buying on US 30 and you notice gold is buying, just hold the trade, keep buying. But if you know that gold has started falling, then you can close your trade because US 30, gold, Euro USD, GBP USD, all of them follow the same path. If they are buying, all of them keep buying. So at this point, sometimes as they are buying, dollar will be falling, USD JPY will be falling, USD CAD will be falling. So for me, according to my way of trading, I'm going to wait and take my entry from this point. That is the truth about the matter. I can wait even if it will take 1 month. I will wait. Once it reach here, I'll just enter back and wait for it to keep going. I'll just once I enter, what I'll do, I'll just be trailing my asset, so that if anything happen, I will not lose my money, but I will keep making profits. So that is just it. So for me, I'll take my entry from here all the way to the up. Besides dollar, so US 30 might keep my sell up, the one I'm seeing. It may not come down, it might sell up. So if it sell up and keep going, we'll analyze more within the week. The reason why I say US 30 might keep buying, I mean, is that gold is buying. So that's why I suspect that US 30 will keep buying. So uh, so that is that. Let's stop here. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my TikTok account, share the video, repost, like. Thank you. See you next time. Within the week, I'm going to do more analysis. We are going to come back and check our trades. So thank you.